Good morning, this is Killinglyhightv. I'm Madison Hopkins.
And I'm Olivia Lamoureux. And this morning, we will be taking a look at today's events in the quiet corner of Connecticut. From local events to high school sports, we will cover it all in today's episode of KTV.
We have many local events to report on today, but all of them continue to be impacted by the ongoing global pandemic. Yesterday, the town of Killingly reported 838 new cases of COVID-19 and 27 new deaths due to this deadly virus. If you or anyone you know has recently shown symptoms of the coronavirus, you can be tested at these local places: Plainfield Senior Center, Quinebaug Valley Community College, and Putnam Riverview Market.
Statewide, Phase 1B of COVID vaccinations have begun in Connecticut. As this phase continues, individuals with serious underlying health conditions will be eligible for vaccination. The following providers are administering vaccines as they become available at CVS, Hartford Healthcare, Stamford Healthcare, Walgreens, Walmart, and Yale New Haven Health.
Let's check in with Haley, who went downtown to the local pizza restaurant where they are hosting an event for Valentine's Day weekend.
In downtown Danielson, as Valentine's Day arrives, New York Pizza is holding a Galentine's Day event. Local business owner of Tongue City Revival, Rena Mason, gives us more insight about today's event.
I got together with New York Pizza because I own a business also on Main Street, and we decided to do a Valentine's event because we now are allowed to do events again, which is nice with all the COVID restrictions. And we thought this is a good way to give both of us some business. So we do a lot of cooperative events because if one business does well in town, we all do better in town.
Rena works with other businesses to put on crafting events for our community.
New York Pizza is actually who offered deals. They offered meal specials to go along with our event. But I own Tongue City Revival on Main Street in Danielson. And so we have 110 artists who make up our shop, and everything is handmade or repurposed.
As small businesses are suffering due to the hardships of COVID, they are working together to get people out of their house and into their establishments.
And so I found if you partner with bars and restaurants, then everybody makes a little money because, this is a Saturday afternoon, they probably wouldn't have 18 people seated. But if my event can bring in 18 people and they're all going to have a drink and they're all going to have food, they're going to make some money today.
Businesses bring light to the community.
I've done events like this in other places. This is my third event here at New York Pizza. We've done a paint your own pumpkin event the last 2 Octobers where we have people bring a canned good and you can paint a pumpkin. Whereas we here, this time we've just done something that's a little bit more, something fun, get people out and get them doing something.
Here's Cooper Morissette with the Sports Report.
Many students from KHS have lost their sports seasons due to the COVID-19 pandemic. KTV reporter Bo Jaworski interviewed a current coach and athlete about their thoughts on the season.
During this past year, COVID-19 has taken away many things from people, such as eating in restaurants to working out in the gym. With school finally opening up, sports are something that keeps many kids busy and gives them a sense of normalcy. Due to the inconsistencies of this pandemic, some sports are able to be played while others aren't. JV basketball coach and baseball head coach Ben Desonier spoke on what the most challenging thing about playing sports in a pandemic is.
When you don't know how long you're going to be missing and you're in the middle of the season. So I'd say at that point, the unknown, that's probably the toughest challenge so far.
He also related to the students by sympathizing with them on how much sports and activities mean to kids at this age.
I just can't even imagine being a kid in high school nowadays and losing out on my junior and senior seasons, whether it's sports or activities or different things.
Sophomore student athlete Terrence Allen expressed his gratitude about his future football seasons after seeing the struggles of sports in a pandemic.
I know I'm a sophomore, but I feel bad for the seniors because I watched them play their last game and they didn't know it was their last game, and I'm probably gonna not take it for granted as much as I did last year.
To coaches, having an as close to normal season as possible is just as important as winning the games they compete in.
I think that most coaches would agree that we just got to do everything we can to give these kids as normal a season as we possibly can.
We are all looking forward to a normal year of sports again. From KTV, I'm Bo Jaworski.
After the break, we will hear about how a local bookstore is giving back to the Killingly community.
Tired of all the snow and cold? If so, the perfect place for you to go is Logi's. Stepping into this magical place is like traveling to the Amazon rainforest. With a variety of exotic and brightly colored plants, all of your winter worries will melt away. Once here, you can pick from thousands of plants to buy and bring the tropics home. Logi's greenhouse is open every day from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Don't miss out on this enchanting experience. Returning to downtown Danielson, Thomas visits Pourings and Passages to discuss their move to a new building.
Pourings and Passages, a used bookstore and coffee shop, is a nonprofit business that donates all proceeds to the local St. James School. The shop's founder, Jim Weigel, discusses his thoughts on moving to a new location.
Pourings and Passages is a bookstore which we established in 2015 to raise money for St. James School. So I was trying to find a spot where we could locate, and fortunately the trinket shop, which had been in business for 50 years, they retired and the space became available, and we could afford the rent. So we're going to be moving to the trinket shop.
Jim Weigel expresses his thoughts on being a small business owner.
I'm learning a lot about what small business people go through. There's a lot of behind the scenes things that you don't know about, that you have to take care of, and but it's wonderful.
Customer Allison Bertorelli expresses her ideas about the store.
Well, actually, my husband and I grew up in this part of the state. We were kids here long ago, and our children's godmother actually gifted them with a gift certificate to come to Pourings and Passages and do some shopping because she loves it here in this shop, and she wanted the girls to explore and have the experience.
With KTV, I'm Thomas Martell.
That's all for today's episode of Killingly High TV.
Have a happy and safe Valentine's Day weekend. We'll see you next time.